3, 2, 1. Drop it.
I said, are y'all ready, Xperts? Team, how y'all feel?
Fired up!
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, waste no time, feel the pain, live the grind.
These choices determine the difference between who you are and who you could be.
I never miss that fact, taking big swings, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag.
You have your own challenges, but you can make a decision. You can make money, or you can make excuses.
You have to have the willpower to pull that power tool out that's inside of you and just go for it.
There's a lot of painful stuff that happened in my practice company. The reason why I grew up this much is because I learned a lot from them. The pain might be not my fault, but my healing is my responsibility.
It was a temporary pain for a lifetime of gain.
If you don't believe in you first, you can never ask someone else to believe in you as well. This is not a fake it till you make it, guys. Stop listening to that stuff.
My name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't playing no games. I just do this.
We need a vehicle, the fastest vehicle that we could find in this industry, and that's what? Superior.
No matter what happens, there's always something to be grateful for.
After death, to be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath. I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread.
9.5 years ago, on January 22nd, 2014, a vision was born. A vision of freedom, a vision of righteousness, a vision of equality, a vision of becoming the best damn financial services company this world has ever seen.
Your belief will build your endurance. You know how you say to someone, hey, let's build your list. What 3 people would you call in the middle of the night if you had a flat tire or something like that? How many people use that line? Okay, are you that person for your people?
True greatness is shown through one's works and actions, the way in which you impact the lives of others. Greatness does not make excuses or shy away from failure. Greatness is hard, but folks, hard defines greatness. Continue to be great, Xperts.
Did my past dictate my future? So listen, I'm not worried about your current track record. I'm worried about where you're going. The past is in your head. The future is in your hands.
Oh wow, you made it this far. Awesome. That means you watched the entire video. I'm super happy to hear that, and I'm glad that you are serious about your future in this industry. Now, if you'd like to get more information, I'm going to encourage you to pick up this book, You Can't Fall Off the Floor. This is a book that I authored about 2 years ago now, but the stories are all the same. And I'll tell you what, it's basically a biography of Xperts. You will learn absolutely all of the roots and some of the success stories of some 25 of our leaders in here. We also have it available in Spanish, so if you prefer that, and it's also on Audible, so you can listen to me talk through the whole book as well. If you
Woo! Great morning, champions, CEOs, and future millionaires. Can y'all hear me loud and clear?
We hear you, brothers. Come no choppy, but we hear you.
No choppy.
I'm playing chops barbecue this morning, so Eric, I might need you to take over because I'm actually at a construction site, so I'm not moving right now. So I'm probably chop barbecue right now.
All right, well, I'll take over, sir. We hear you loud and clear, but I'm gonna take over. I got a question for y'all. We want.
Oh no!
You got it. Go for it.
If you can hear me, I got it. Yeah. If I get choppy, just somebody step in though. But got a great show for y'all this morning. This is Uncle John zooming in from Church Road. Actually, I'm on Church Road. I'm driving this morning. Tony Burke, put your phone on mute, sir. With that being said, Gentlemen, we are in the tip drill version or the tip drill part of our Pass the Ball segment. I got 3 questions for y'all. Let's get it popping. But first, I'd like to welcome everybody to the biggest, the baddest CEO virtual meetup, office meetup that is on the planet. So if you can come off of mute, please participate. You know what we like to do. I need to feel everybody's NRG. So team, how y'all feel?
Fired up.
What's up?
Let's go.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Everybody gets a
Everybody gets a green sheet.
Everybody gets a green sheet. Yes, yes, yes. Real quick, I got some co-hosts. If the co-hosts can let the panelists in. Panelists, if you're sitting at the door and you're trying to get in, look at your device because people are going to send you some invites. That way you can come on in, and that way you can come on in and blend with the whole family. If not, you're going to be sitting outside the door, but you still can participate, but you won't be able to get the full experience, if you will. So
Now,
with that
Uncle
being,
Jock,
yes.
can I put a disclaimer out there? We are streaming live on YouTube. So if you are supposed to be someplace else, I know a lot of y'all be watching from your jobs. So you're supposed to be someplace else. I'm not saying they watching, but just know you want to stay in the attendees. That way your name don't pop up on YouTube by accident. Just saying, putting that disclaimer out there that we are streaming live.
Cool, cool, cool. Thank you for the disclaimer, soul motivator. So with that being said, does anybody have their hand? I don't see any hands, and I'm driving, so y'all making it for me today. So I'm gonna just pick somebody. So I'm gonna take the ball and I'm gonna pass it first to somebody that I haven't heard from in a while. So hopefully he is locked in instead of just being logged in. Some of us sometimes just log on, but we're not completely locked in. When I tell you this gentleman is making some power moves, he's also heading our fearless young leaders that we call, or he calls, the Young Money Millionaires. So I want to hear none other than nephew himself, Zay Robinson. Are you able to come off mute this morning?
Yes, sir. I'm able to come off mute. Thank you for the great introduction. I'm definitely locked in and logged in today. So ready to take some great notes. And my money making activity is I have a lot of appointments this week scheduled up. I got a couple today I have to get scheduled up, but I was just making calls earlier in the week. Headed over to the office. Now I got everything rolling. I got a IUL I gotta do when this person gets back off vacation. So I'm just did you say something?
No, I was saying okay.
Oh, yes, so I got some deals coming through soon and some new people joining the team. I'm not sure if she's on. Let me see. I want to shout out. Okay, she's not on today, but we have a couple new people coming on to the call. Later on Wednesday as well. I got some people I invited, so that's my money making activities. And I
Cool,
see.
cool, cool. Hold on before you pass the ball. So what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be, if you can, be mindful that we use this platform. One thing we practice is edifying, right? So when somebody edifies you, be mindful to edify them back, because this is where we practice that. I'm telling you that it goes a long way, and Eric may be able to touch on it. I know we've been having some team meetings where we've been talking about edification, but the importance of it. But practice it here. Practice your edification here. If somebody edifies you when they pass the ball to you, edify them back, and then take the ball and slam dunk it. Go ahead, Zay.
Gotcha. Love that tip right there. Being locked in already. Speaking about edification, I want to pass the ball to somebody that I have a tremendous amount of respect for. I'm seeing her and watching her grow every day, and she's killing it in the game, and I'm learning so much from her, and I'm always locked into what she has to say. Miss Tawana Chisley, are you? I see you got your hand up.
Thank you, young money millionaire. You know, I'm always proud of everything you do. Just the apple doesn't fall from the tree. Fall from the tree. You are your dad, and I'm so proud of everything you're doing. And speaking of young money millionaires, I finally got my oldest to join the team. So I will be having her reach out to you all so we can all make this happen.
Hold on, Tawana. Hold on,
I'm
Tawana. Hold
super,
Ooh,
on. Everybody come off mute.
Yes.
Let's
congratulations.
celebrate.
Oh my
Congrats.
gosh. Awesome,
Huge,
Congratulations.
huge.
awesome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Job.
thank you. Yeah,
Making this
I
move.
was hoping she was gonna be on. Thank you. I was hoping she'd be on this morning, but we gotta gradually get them to wake up and do what they're supposed to do. But I'm super proud. I'm super proud, and this gives me another reason to just go all in because now I got somebody else I got to take care of.
I
So I'm
love it.
officially calling myself the caretaker. So uh, let me pass the ball. Who has their hand up? Okay, my sister from Dallas, as we all know, that she's a Dallas fan, and we love her anyway. She's killing the business and she's going in hard and making some things happen for herself and her family. So, Miss Marcella, what you have going on?
Hey, good morning. No, Tawana, I am super proud of you. We actually saw that yesterday but you had jumped off the call and we was like, go Tawana. So yes, you are building your business and you're on that road to ED and I'm happy for you. My money making activities, I did reach out to my team like you. Either they're at work or they're still asleep. But I had picked up a friend of mine's son that we grew up together, and she asked me if I could pick him and his kids up from the airport, and I was like, sure. So I picked him up, and he got in the car, and I was like, what's wrong? And he, went into that financial situation talk. So I said, okay, well, let me see what I can do to help you get back on the road because we got to do what we got to do to take care of our kids. So in the meantime, I was on our Zoom with Eric now, and he was listening in, and he was like, "Hey, I like how that guy talks." And I was like, "This is the business that I was referring to." I said, "So if you're interested, send me your email address." And he's like, "When I get home um, and get situated, I will." So long story short, he wanted to speak with Eric yesterday, but he was so busy getting back from his trip that he's like, hopefully he'll be able to talk to me tomorrow. So Eric, we will try this thing again later today, reaching out to you. But I'm just excited and on fire and ready to go ahead and climb this mountain and get my business built and going where I expect it to be going. And I also ran into a lady at the grocery store, and she worked for, I kept saying this company. I was like, what? Because I told her, I said, I've been out talking to people. I'm a licensed life insurance agent. She's like, I am too. And I saw the name of the company on her shirt. And when I got home, I Googled it. So it's like a major company that basically does big businesses. So Eric, we're going to have to get our head together and figure out how maybe we can collaborate and get in on that ground floor also. So that's my money making activity for today. Who else has their hands up?
Woo! Y'all gotta clap that up. That's awesome, Marcella. Love it.
Yes, I was on mute. I'm sorry. Who you passing that
Peace,
call
Marcella.
to? Marcella?
I'm trying to see if anyone has their hands up. I'm on my phone because this crappy internet service I have. But I don't see anyone with their hands up, so I don't want to miss anyone. So, okay, I see someone new on here.
There's a
And
hand up.
is it Troy?
Yes, it is.
Who is it, Troy? I'm on my phone. I can't see.
She is a phenomenal poster child right now that I'm looking at here for an ED with the elegance and the persona of being already there as an ED. as an ED, so I know she's doing some great things, and she's always wonderful to actually hear from. And I'm sure she's going to add to this call this morning in a phenomenal way. Miss Mary Wilson Smith.
Thank
you
you,
so
Coach.
much, Joy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I always, always get so many nuggets from you. You know, I didn't realize we were friends on Facebook for so long, Joy Gandhi.
Okay.
You're doing an awesome job. And yes, you're running to ED too.
I am.
Thank you. Well, uh, I just have a few things to share this morning. You know, when we signed that AOA, it's the agency ownership agreement, and we're building your own agency. There's no time limit like 9 to 5. There's no 9 to 5, right? You are working whenever, however. So last night I was on very late with my new recruit. I'm so excited to, be working with another person who has such great leadership qualities. He came on after work, after the gym. We were on going through the 120 agency plan, and I showed him quite a bit, and we're going to meet again on Sunday. But you know what he said to me, which really, really made me more excited. He said, I'm coachable. He said, I have 3 people lined up for clients. I need your help to, go through the green sheet. And he said, oh, I just love this system that you guys have. Because where he's coming from, they didn't have any opportunity to offer other products to people. And, he said, I know a friend who has an elderly parent who needs insurance, but she's sick. So, we went through all of that. But it was so enlightening to hear him say he's coachable, he's willing to learn, he's willing to sit down with me. So, I just wanted to share that, when we have new people coming on, to wrap our arms around them and to really help them to grow. That's
Yes, yes. And Mary, before
yes.
you pass the ball, I just want to kind of pick up where you just left off. It's the biggest or the best feeling in the world, like Mary said, is when you find some talent. See, it's a difference between just finding somebody or just recruiting somebody. And Eric talks about it often. You wanna identify talent. You know what I mean? And sometimes people are you hear sometimes people say they're really they really qualify people before they let them join their business.
Yes.
You don't want everybody joining your business. You want to get to the point, at the early stages, you talk to your family, because those are your loved ones, and a lot of times they'll let you make mistakes early on and won't scrutinize you. But as you start to venture out and talk to other people, it's important that you try to identify the ones that call you, that ring your phone, that are proactive about really trying to be successful in this business. And there's no better feeling than somebody that shows up and says, what's the play, coach? What do I got to do next? What do I got to do next? Instead of you calling and begging people saying, hey, why aren't you on the call? Why aren't you on the Zoom? So, Mary, you are, because what happens is once you get into that zone, it starts to, you just start to attract. It becomes like they talk about the law of attraction. Once you get into a zone, it's like magic. You start attracting people to you that want to be coachable, that want to be successful, that want to make it happen. And it just makes it easy for you as a coach. So, Mary, I just want to say, great job, great job. Keep doing what you're doing. And who are you passing that ball to?
Before I pass the ball, let me tell you, this person who I just recruited, Devon Cooper, I had been talking to him for quite a while, maybe about close to a year.
Okay.
So you never give up, because circumstances change. I didn't know he left that company when I reached back out to him. Then he was ready because he was looking for somewhere else, you see? All right, let's see. Who has their hand up? Nobody has their hand up. No, let me see who. I'm on my phone.
Hands are up. Hands
Oh,
are up.
yes. I see my sister from another mister, my ride or die, my Connecticut queen, the person who is pushing me every day to do better. She's building a phenomenal agency herself. I would like to welcome to the stage none other than Doreen O'Banner.
Thank you, Mary. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for your leadership, Mary, for always taking my call, always being there, the late night calls. I really appreciate it. I wanted to touch on a couple things this morning. For my money making activities, I'm working on a couple IULs from a former client who was my who I work with doing for my real estate business. And I actually have a friend who's dealing with subsidized housing for her mother. She was in one of those assisted living, paying 5,000, and within a year they increased it 12%. So now she's paying 6,000. Money ran out, and now she has to find another place and work with her family because she's like, what are we going to do? How are we going to pay for my mom's care? So it's very important that we realize the importance of what annuities can do and how it can help us and prepare us for when that time comes. We don't know if we have children, and we don't know if our children will be able to afford to take care of us. That's where annuities are going to come in and help us tremendously. And, elderly care, it just keeps getting higher and higher. And we need to reach out to that community and try to, gain business there because it's so important right now.
So true, Doreen.
So who has his hands up? Mr. Danny Hill. Okay, Mr. Danny Hill from Maryland. Danny, you are going to be a superstar. I'm glad that you just got licensed and you're doing your thing, and we're looking forward to hearing what you have to say this morning.
Hey, Doreen. Hey, Doreen. How's everyone going this morning? I want to say I appreciate everybody just giving me the shout outs on WhatsApp, all throughout everything, the whole ordeal, the training process. Everybody has truly been an amazing support in this whole process. I'm standing in the car at Uncle Jock's stage. I'm being groomed, experience grooming me to be greater. There's nowhere else to go but up from here. Like I said, with the support and the team that I got behind me, I'm on it. I'm on it. This bridge right here behind me, it's the Key Bridge. And it reminds me so much. It's being reconstructed, and that's me. I'm being reconstructed right now, redirected, and the experience is taking me where I need to go at. I got my cousin on the line, Freedom Son. He's a big, he's a major friend, family of mine, and I would like him to get started with this business with me and grow from there. If Freedom Son can say a few words, I want everybody to give him a shout out, and hopefully we can get him on the team and get him started.
All right, all right. We're waiting on you. We're waiting on you. You can't join a better man than Danny Hill.
Awesome.
That's right.
Yeah,
Welcome,
real
Freedom.
deal, Danny Hill. I'm coming, Art. I'm coming.
And you're in great hands, man. Danny, I'm so proud of you, brother, because I know how it feels. When it feels like, man, this thing is like walking, like put it like this, like roadblocks, speed bumps. It seems like a lot of things could be in the way. And I'm so proud of you, bro, because it's this. Trust me when I tell you, this business is set up for people to just tap out and go the other way. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. And when I tell you this guy, my cousin Freedom, he knows me in and out, man. I said, it's time to grow. It's time to level up.
bruh. And it's nothing. It's not. I just put a post out yesterday that was talking about it's no better feeling than being in business. Like I'm in business with my wife,
Yes.
my two best friends, and other family. Like this is a whole village of family, man. So
Yes.
definitely
Yes.
you with a good coach. Freedom, you with a family member, and now we gonna say just welcome to the village, and we got you, man. And like Danny said, this is a way to really level up in so many ways.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
only leveling up your bank account, but leveling up with educating the community, man. So I'm gonna say welcome to the family. I know it might be premature and you didn't do an
Yes.
AOA
Yes.
agreement yet, but just pop your head in and be a fly on the wall, and I promise you, you're gonna be like, hey man, send me that
Yes.
application.
Yes.
So Danny, who you passing that ball to, sir?
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and
Can I say
pass the
something?
ball. Yes. Yes, Freedom.
I wanted to say, I've been knowing Danny for quite a long time now. He's married to my cousin, and he's a wonderful husband. He's a wonderful father, and I've watched Danny grow, just right along with me, and I am extremely proud of this brother. He's
Yes. Yes. I
we both
appreciate.
have come a long way.
Wow,
Um,
I love it.
Awesome.
and I've had Danny back, and I've been critiquing him over the years. So
Yeah.
even though I love him, he comes to me with certain ideas or certain problems, and if he's wrong, I'm going to tell him that he's wrong.
Right.
No matter what. So with him taking the step that he needed to take to even get this far, I think to him, he think that it's not really that big of a deal for him because he doesn't do what he's doing for himself. He does it for other people. But I really appreciate this guy.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
I love it, love it,
Thank you,
love
Freedom.
it.
Awesome. Awesome, Freedom.
Yes, man.
Your character
I
already
appreciate
says
that.
that you're
I
welcome
appreciate
here.
that. I
Exactly.
appreciate that. Let's go. Let's grow. Let's go. Let's grow. I want to pass this ball to this guy. I've been following him. We all know him. Dark Holson, what you got for us?
All right. Hey, great morning, champions, and happy Wednesday. Mr. Gandy, you know you got the time. Well, first, I want to congratulate you again, Danny, for just an incredible achievement there in getting your license. I've got more unlicensed people in my back office than licensed people, put it that way, okay? So welcome, because a whole new door opens up for you, and welcome, Mr. Freedom, and everybody else who spoke. So very quickly, I'm just going to share some of my money-making activities. Super excited about what's happening here. Made 2 contacts yesterday. One was somebody who actually knocked on my door selling siding, and he asked how I was home in the middle of the day. So anyway, natural conversation took place, and he is going to be on the BTO tonight. I had a Zoom conversation this morning. This is why we got the shirt and tie on. I'm sorry, the collared shirt on, with the gentleman who I met through LinkedIn. And he's an accounting department head and was very much interested. He understood the numbers, loved it. So I didn't show him the presentation. I'm inviting him tonight, but because I didn't want to give him everything in one sitting. All right. I just wanted to kind of take some away. Yesterday, I spent the day working with 4 new partners. We got 3 green sheets out of it. What I'm getting true joy out of is watching the team grow, not just in agent count or application count, but as agents. Because when we get that anchored in, everything at the production is going to happen. Last night we did a VGO at 7 p.m., had 5 legs there, and that wasn't including our new executive director, Nancy Rojo, and her team. She showed up with her team and message just to get a look at how we present, right? She's going to look at all of them and then figure out what works best for her. So I really love that. We talked afterwards, and then also had to have a chat conversation with some of my team members about Zoom etiquette. Okay, don't be moving all around, frying eggs, and have do-rags on, that type of thing. So anyway, it's a work in progress, right? But much love in that training. And then also spoke with Andre West yesterday, because my girl Sheila Assembly Crum, who I'm loving, watching her develop and bloom. She actually is in part of a business networking organization, and met a gentleman who's securities licensed. So this was totally out of my wheelhouse. So the first call I made was to my executive director. He said, "Hey, call Jack Peters." So he sent me Jack Peters' name. But I did speak with Andre to find out, what does that look like from your end? What makes it appealing to you, Troy?
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. All right. And it was really wonderful, because I got a class out of that with Andre, and understanding the different licenses and what someone would be looking for. And I'm not there to be the message. I'm going to be the messenger to get him to something bigger than me with more knowledge. And then finally, we got our inner circle, which we're getting together with Eric tonight. And we got 7 people there so far. We got some in the waiting room with that. And I'm super excited about this launch. So with that, my
I
part.
love it. Oh, hold on, Derek. And I hope y'all picked up what he was putting down, talking about just the little things that mean so much. Like you said, have some Zoom etiquette. If you're gonna have your camera on, don't have the gang do-rags and all that type of stuff on. And you know what I mean? If you're gonna have the camera on, be presentable and try to at least have a decent camera shot. Sometimes people have half their face showing with the fan in the top going around and stuff. All this stuff is an impression upon the new person, the new people, the people that are thinking about maybe joining. It could be something as small as what Derek's talking about that could turn somebody off. And it's unfortunate that some people may have shallow thinking, but guess what? It's a reality, and it's something that can turn people off. So just be mindful of that, ladies and gentlemen, and remember, get with your business partners, your uplines, and really go over. If you don't know what we're talking about edifying, really go over the edifying process, because it's power in the edification. We keep it's a reason we keep talking about it. It's power in edifying people. So with that being said, Derek, and I'm so proud of your accomplishments, man. You're doing everything right. I can tell. Guess what? I can tell that not only did you study the playbook, you are running the plays from the playbook. Running the plays from the playbook, and that is so important. So, because the playbook, it's a proven playbook. It works. So with that being said, let's do one more, and then whoever comes up next can pass the ball to the soul motivator himself.
Great job, Derek. Proud of you.
Thank you, Mary. Proud of you and your team.
Great job, Derek. Great job.
Thank you, Danny. Just so you know, it's always a work in progress, folks. Believe me, Eric and I have had our little fights behind the scenes, but it's all in love and growth, right? It's maturity.
Yeah.
I had fights with my wife and daughter, so whatever. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to pass the ball to, I see a hand up here. This young lady just speaks so eloquently. She speaks with so much power and conviction and also knowledge. So I'm going to go ahead and pass the ball to Renee. Renee, if you don't mind sharing some wisdom with us this morning.
Good morning, champions. How's everybody? I love all this renewed energy. I love what everyone said. Congratulations to Danny. I just wanted to get on today and introduce one of my new business partners. She signed to AOA yesterday. I've known her since, yes. I've known her since, I believe my daughter was in 3rd grade. She is a serial entrepreneur. She is just experienced in business. She speaks very well on a platform. There's just so many great traits that she has. And so without further ado, I want to introduce and welcome to Xperior, Juliet Morrison. Can you just come on and say hello to the team?
Welcome, Juliet.
Welcome, Julie.
Juliet.
Welcome, Julie. Welcome,
Welcome,
Julie. Welcome, Julie. Welcome,
welcome.
Julie. Welcome,
Welcome,
Julie.
Julie.
From
Welcome,
you.
Juliet.
Julie.
Welcome.
Juliet.
Juliet.
Welcome, Juliet.
Juliet.
Juliet. Juliet.
Is
Juliet.
she on? Is she on, Renee?
Well, she said she was on, but she might be in the panelist room.
Okay, because I don't see her.
Okay.
But anyway,
Okay.
congratulations.
Well, yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I had the pleasure of speaking to Juliet. And when I tell you, I think she is going to be, once she gets in the car, straps that seatbelt on, I think she is going to be a fully equipped agent in no time. So who you passing that ball? No, Eric will have to bring up Takesha. I see her hand up, but Eric will have to bring her up. I'm not getting in trouble for going overtime. We are in.
Now, let Takesha do it. Let Takesha pass the ball. I'll go after Takesha.
Okay, cool. Takesha, you can bring up the soul motivator.
I can actually give it right back to Renee and let her bring her up because you said one more, but I wanted to make sure that I reminded people about office hours this week. Eric and Jock have been so great to spend some office hours with us on Tuesdays. So it's been an awesome time.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
able to join
Sure.
us, please do because we're learning so much. Yesterday's office hours was amazing. While on the call, I was talking about this big IUL I had. The lady called back and she gave me some actual numbers. So I have a meeting with her at 9:30. So if I see me hop off, that's where we're headed to. But just